firstly, I'd like to thank the entire partner ecosystem who taken time to come by and attend this particular webinar. Right? Thank you very much. I do hope that each one of you are keeping safe and so are your families. And without further ado, because given the fact that we are in such unprecedented times, we'll get started with a quick conversation between Vijender, myself, and Pradeep. So, firstly, Pradeep, over to you. What do you think has specifically changed during these unprecedented times? What are you seeing it from a customer standpoint?
Very good afternoon, everybody. First of all, and thank you for coming and attending this discussion. So, Krishna, what has really changed is the way the customers are working today. What has really changed is digital transformation has become real. And this is not a story of West, this is a story of India, where we have seen a customer adopting technology and looking at technology of doing business. That's what has changed. Because if I look at last 14 months, we have done projects which used to take years, done in weeks. We have done projects which used to take months and days. People are looking for business solutions. People are looking for solutions. How can they enable the employee to work from home? People are looking at solutions. How can they have accessibility from the device or the place the employee is in? Correct? Means every time when we used to do the project, security used to be the biggest hindrance. Means I remember doing a work from home project 3 years back, where it took 6 months of security clearance. In a similar customer, almost the same environment. This time it not even took 6 minutes to clear the whole solution.
Yep.
That was fantastic. We did the project. Customer ignored the security at that time, but now they're coming back and looking at security because this security has become the super important thing. The VDI market has really opened up, and if I look at all the Gartners and all the other researchers in the world, in India itself, VDI is $100 million business only for cloud providers.
Wow.
So this is a huge multifold increase in the consumption-based model, correct? And people are not patient to wait for 3 months for a project to complete. That's the biggest change I've seen. Means customer wants the project to be live as of last week. Means we have discussion where customer says, I've acquired a customer. I want them to be onboarded in next 1 week. And that's where the things has really changed. There is really change in the way people are working. There's yesterday's government announcement on the way we are going to open up the BPO industry, correct? For work from home is really changing the way the government is looking at business, correct? All the regulations are changing. So digital transformation will become real in India. Working from home is going to become real in India. The word I started using is working from anywhere. Means used to be able to work from anywhere with the right user experience. That has really changed with the pandemic. And enterprises or any SMB or any customer that started actually adopting the digital technologies to empower the employees. That is the most important thing what has changed in the last 14 months or 18 months in this time.
Awesome. That's a very interesting perspective to begin with. Vijender, what's changed for our customers with your perspective? You've been speaking with customers often. What's changed at Accops per se? If you can throw some light, please.
Sure. Yeah. So first of all, thanks everyone for joining in this afternoon. And the pandemic has brought in very interesting changes in the way businesses operate, right? Like before pandemic, nobody imagined that the business can operate with 100% productivity and efficiency while people are working from home, right? Before pandemic, work from home was really not trusted at all, and people said it's not work from home, right? It is work for home, right? When people said that they're going to work from home. But that has changed significantly, and the whole trust factor that has come in, that okay, people can actually work from anywhere they are and they can be even more productive, is really enabling work from home as a business driver and business enabler, right? That organizations are now not looking at that, okay, we are doing this as a short-term measure for pandemic. Organizations are now talking about that, okay, how do we really adopt this as the way of working, right? That is going to be the normal way of working, and leaving the whole over stress part. Most of the users are actually very happy working from home, right? So the general numbers that are coming is that around 30 to 35% of the workforce is very, very happy working from home, and the businesses are preparing that, okay, once the pandemic is over, how do they keep 30-35% workforce to work from home, right? And the benefits that organization sees is that they can hire from anywhere. Now there are no kind of constraints that I have to hire from where my office is. People don't have to travel, so that means people will not feel that, if I am living in Kalyani Nagar, I cannot work for a company based in Hinjewadi. All those constraints are going away, right? And there is just increased productivity, right? The number of hours of travel that used to be there, that has gone down. So businesses are now looking at that. See, it is going to save me cost. It is going to hire me better talent. It is going to reduce my office expenses, and I can just grow, right? I can hire a vendor in some other city and country, and that is really helping businesses to look at it from a new perspective.
Awesome. Thank you, Vijender. That's a fair perspective, and I can only tell you that I am extremely pleased about working from home myself. So, that's the change that we've seen, and I'm sure that's the case with most of our customers as well.